Hey everyone, thank you so much for watching today's video. It is the end of November, or I guess the beginning of December, which feels very weird. We made it. It is the last month of the year. I wanted to sit down and share all of the products that I've been loving throughout the month. So I do have some eyeshadow palettes, some lip products, a couple of cheek products. I do have a few fails as well, and just some products that didn't work out for me. So I'll share those with you guys too. And then at the end of the video, I'll share just a couple of lifestyle favorites. So I will share those with you guys at the very end, but I hope you're doing well. I hope that December goes really well for you guys. If not, it is almost the end of the year, and I know 2021 won't necessarily solve all of our problems, but there's something just nice and refreshing about the beginning of a new year that I am personally looking forward to. I do have a lot of videos planned for December, including some holiday related videos, so stay tuned. I'm planning on uploading every Sunday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, so I would love for you guys to subscribe if you're not already subscribed. But let's jump into it, and I will kick it off with the eyeshadow palettes I've been loving. Okay, so I have 3 eyeshadow palettes to share with you guys, but they're all very different. So the first one I want to talk about is the ColourPop Raw Beauty Christie at Foresight palette. I did do an entire review on this palette and the collection. I did 2 different looks, so I'll link that video below if you want to check it out. I'm actually giving away the entire collection because I did purchase it, and then they did send me one in the mail as PR. So if you guys missed out on it, you can enter on that video. I'll link it below. But they are restocking the collection on December 11th. Honestly, the entire collection could be in this video, but I just wanted to focus on the eyeshadow palette because that's kind of like the focal point of the collection. I think they did such an amazing job with this. The color story is gorgeous and it's very rich and vibrant. I'm not used to ColourPop's shadows being so intense, so the first time I used it, I went in with so much shadow, but you honestly need the smallest amount to get really intense color payoff. You can do so many different looks with this, whether you're doing something warm toned or cooler toned. Now the palette itself comes with 10 matte shadows. One of those mattes does have shimmer mixed in, and then 2 shimmery or metallic shadows. I love shimmer and metallic shadows, but I feel like this palette is the perfect partner palette to either my Super Shock shadows or other palettes in my collection that have a lot of fun metallics, because I don't have a lot of these super intense, vibrant, colorful shadows. So it's really nice to have. I feel like I will be able to get so much use out of this, and they just did such an amazing job with the color story and the quality. The other ColourPop palette that I've been loving is something a little bit more toned down. It is the Nude Mood palette. So this one is not a new release. They actually released this, I don't know, maybe a year ago, or was it a year ago? I honestly can't remember because when they released it, I thought it was really pretty, but I wasn't sure I needed it. And then it's always kind of been on my wish list since then. And I got to do a video with ColourPop this month, which was amazing. I love ColourPop, but I got to choose some of their holiday sets and test them out and share a video talking about my favorites. And they released a bunch of these palette duos. So this one, Blushing Nude, comes with 2 palettes. You get the Blush Crush palette and then also the Nude Mood palette. So I've been using Nude Mood. Blush Crush has already been one of my favorites since the springtime, and I am so pleasantly surprised by how much I love this. I do love colorful eyeshadows so much, but in 2020 I've been reaching for just a lot of toned down neutrals, and this palette is just perfect for everyday wear if you like neutrals but you like a warmer toned neutral, but at the same time it's not overly intense. A lot of warm toned neutral palettes these days are so vibrant and they're almost too orangey or too red, at least for my personal preferences. This one is more toned down. So they have Going Coconuts, which is one of my favorites, but that one's more neutral in undertone. And then they have That's Taupe, which is cooler in undertone, and then of course Nude Mood, which is warmer. So I've really been enjoying this. I do have this on my eyes today. I'm wearing one of the ColourPop Super Shock shadows in the shade Amaze just on the lid, but I have 2 of these shadows, so I'm wearing Au Naturel in the crease and then kind of blended up as a transition, and then the shade Moody in the crease as well. A lot of the time I'll take this center shade on the lid or this Super Shock shadow, but today I just wanted to pull out the shade Amaze because it is one of my favorites. But this palette is perfect if you don't do a lot with your eyeshadow. If you like something more toned down or on the neutral side, you can go even lighter or you can go a little bit more smoky, and I just think it performs well. The last palette I wanted to share with you guys is a very colorful palette, but I wanted to give you an update on the Melt She's in Parties palette. I did pick this up during the Sephora VIB sale. Now, Melt palettes are a little bit more expensive, and I don't recommend them for everyone. I recommend them if you like really intense, bold eyeshadows. Now, I know they do have some neutral toned palettes. I've only tried their colorful palettes because I really like a very bold, colorful palette when I'm wearing color on the eyes, and this one performs really, really well. I actually find that this is one of their easiest palettes to work with. I think at this point I have 3, so I don't have a ton of their palettes, but some are a little bit easier to use than others because their shadows are so bold and intense. Sometimes they can take an extra few minutes to blend out onto the eyes, but these purples blend extremely well. I also think there's a really nice range within the shades, so you can do something a little bit lighter and softer, but also something a little bit deeper. So it is a little bit more of an expensive palette, but if you love purples or you love Melt Cosmetics, I don't think you'll be disappointed by the quality in this one. It's definitely my favorite out of the 3 Melt palettes that I've tried. The only shadow in here that I don't love is probably the shade Skeleton Kiss. I mean, you can use it as a highlighter. I typically use it in the inner corner, but I almost wish they just put another purple in here and made it a completely purple palette. So I have been testing out 2 new mascaras, and I loved one, and then unfortunately one was a fail. The fail was the Essence #Lashes of the Day Super Volume Mascara. So I think I actually got this on Ulta's website. I just checked yesterday and I don't see it on there, but I did see it on the Essence website a few days ago. So I don't know if they discontinued it or it's out of stock, but unfortunately it didn't work for me. I love the way that this makes my lashes look. It makes them look dramatic and long and voluminous and really, really good. It builds extremely well, and it is a little bit more of a dry mascara formula, and typically I don't love drier formulas, but I really like this one. Unfortunately, it transfers on me, and that doesn't usually happen to me, especially not with my top lashes. Like sometimes with my lower lashes, I might notice a little bit of transfer by the end of the day if I'm using a formula that doesn't stay in place as well, but I noticed the transfer after an hour or 2 with this one. So I wouldn't recommend this one if you do struggle with transfer or watery eyes because it will smear or run on you by the end of the day. And I mean, they have a lot of other mascaras I love, but this isn't one of them. I did get this Ilia Limitless Lash Mascara in my FabFitFun box for winter, and I've heard a lot of good things about the brand Ilia, but I haven't tried any of their products, so I was excited to try this out, and I've been loving this one. This is the one that I'm wearing on my eyes today. So this formula is more of a wet formula, which is what I typically love, and the wand is nice. At first, I wasn't sure if I was going to love the wand because it is a little bit more of a plastic wand, and I do feel like those can kind of hurt your eyes if you're just throwing your mascara on, so I do find that I have to be a little bit more careful. But the wand has 2 different sides. So it has these shorter bristles that are a little bit curved, which are great at lifting and curling the lashes and also providing like a good voluminous base. So I'll kind of build up the lashes with that side, and then I'll flip it over and use the longer bristles to kind of comb them upwards and add on the length. So it really is an all-in-one mascara because you do get a voluminous base and then you can stretch them with the longer side. Now this mascara is really great at separating. So it's not going to give you an overly dramatic look. I don't really mind a super clumpy mascara, but I also like this one because I do feel like it gives my lashes the length that I'm looking for, but it also adds in that separation. Also, it doesn't feel super heavy on the lashes or look super heavy on the lashes. Like some mascaras can just look heavy and then they weigh your lashes down. This one just looks nice, and I feel like it opens my eyes up, makes them look a little bit more awake, and it is a nice mascara. I know that Ilia Beauty has a lot of products that people love, so if you guys have any recommendations, please let me know because I've really been impressed by the mascara, so I would love to try more. Moving on to cheek products. Unfortunately, I had another fail. I did pick this up during the Sephora VIB sale, and this is probably the product that I was most excited about. It is the Melt Cosmetics Digital Dust Duo Blush, and this one is in Raw Honey. So it actually comes with 2 different shades. You get a really pretty like light pink and then also a rich mauve tone. So you can mix them together, wear them alone. In the swatch that I show you guys, I'll show you each side kind of swatched and then what they look like in the middle mixed together. So this is a really pretty formula when you swatch it, but when you actually apply it to the cheeks, I just feel like you don't get the same effect. I did do a get ready with me this month using this product, the Ilia mascara, a few other favorites, so I'll link that below if you guys want to check it out. But in that video, you can see that the blush just doesn't give the same effect. First of all, it's not as intense, and you can build it up to a certain extent, but if you have a deeper skin tone, I don't think it's going to be ideal for you. And that's kind of surprising because the swatches looked really intense when they did like the initial promo photos, and Melt Cosmetics is kind of known for their really vibrant products. But honestly, it barely shows up on my skin tone unless I build it. So if you have an even deeper skin tone, I don't think you would really enjoy this product unless you were to use it as a highlighter. But when I use it as a highlighter, I don't love how it looks on my skin. It's not super smooth. It tends to enhance texture, and it's just not a formula that I would probably reach for over some of my other go-to products. So overall, I am pretty disappointed in this product. It was $39, which is a lot for a blush. I haven't really purchased a lot of blush and highlighter in 2020, so I thought this would be like the perfect in between because it's a blush highlighter hybrid. But for $39, I just don't think it's worth it, honestly. If you guys have tried these and you like them or you dislike them, I would love to know your thoughts below. There aren't a ton of reviews on Sephora's website. The majority of them are pretty positive, but for me, it doesn't perform like I thought it would. So I did switch up my everyday makeup drawer for winter. If you guys want to know which products I'm currently reaching for, I'll link that video below. The only blushes that I think I put in there this month were the e.l.f. bite-sized face duos, just because I do have all of these. I wanted to get more use out of them, and I do enjoy them, and I've really been loving these two in particular. Now, these are $3 each. They're very, very affordable, and each one comes with a shimmery side and then also a matte side. I think the formula as a whole is a little bit more dry than some of the other e.l.f. blushes that I've tried, but I like that because I find that they stay in place really well. I definitely think that these are buildable, they're blendable, they're easy to work with, and they do have quite a few shades to choose from, but the two that I recommend are Pomegranate, which is a little bit more of a pink toned duo, and I just think that this one is so pretty and fun if you do a cooler toned look or you love pink cheek products. And then the other one that I recommend is Spiced Apple. This is the one that I have on my cheeks today. I just mixed together the matte side and the shimmer side and applied it all over, and then I went in with a little bit more of the highlighter and just kind of highlighted my cheeks with it. But I enjoy these a lot, and again, they're $3. They're incredibly affordable. I think that these perform better than the Melt Blush, which is like 10 times the price. I don't know, I just feel like there are a lot of expensive cheek products out there, and I just feel like the drugstore as a whole has been stepping it up all around. So I'm excited to see what the drugstore brands have in store for 2021, because if it's anything like 2020, we are going to get some really good products. So some of you guys actually inspired me this month because I think I was talking about really bold and bright lipstick in one of my videos, saying that I just don't have the chance to wear it as much this year. And some of you guys left comments saying that you apply it for Zoom meetings, you apply it when you're just kind of hanging out around the house. And I thought, why not? I miss my really bright, bold lips, so I'm going to break some of them out. So if I'm FaceTiming someone or I have a Zoom call or I'm filming a YouTube video, I've had so much fun just throwing on a really bright, bold lip. And I know that with face masks, a lot of us aren't wearing like our reds and our berries as much, but there's just something about like a deep red lip for the holiday season that just kind of puts me in a festive mood. So I'll just swatch a couple of my favorites for you guys. I love this Pixi by Petra matte lipstick in the shade Real Red. Now this one does stay in place really well, so if you're looking for a long-lasting liquid lipstick, this one is a great option. The color is so pretty and it's not as dry or uncomfortable as like the ColourPop Ultra Matte Lips. It does dry down, but it has a little bit more of a flexible feel. I always love the Urban Decay Comfort Matte Lipstick in the shade Bad Blood. This formula is really nice because it is more of a traditional lipstick formula, but it is a comfort matte finish. So again, it gives you that matte finish, but it's not quite as tight or dry as a liquid lipstick, and it does stay in place really well. And again, this one is just a true classic red. And then if you're looking for a deeper red with like a berry hint, I do love the ColourPop Lippy Pencil in the shade Ellery. This one is a little bit more high maintenance because it does move around just a little bit more than the other two that I mentioned, but it's so bold and so pretty, and I just love wearing this. You can go very minimal with the rest of your makeup and throw this on, and I just think it looks so, I guess, just striking. I'm someone who tends to emphasize my eyes a lot, so sometimes it's fun to switch it up and put the emphasis on the lips. So again, I know not everyone is wearing lipstick, let alone bright red lipstick, but if you are, whether you're, just breaking it out for fun or you're still wearing lipstick, then these are three of my favorites. Now, if you are not reaching for lipstick, but you are reaching for lip balm, which I feel like is a little bit more practical for a lot of us, then I definitely recommend these Fourth Ray Beauty lip masks. They actually released a kit for the holiday season that comes with 3 of them, and I don't think they sell these separately yet, but hopefully they will because I'm so impressed by this formula. These are their overnight lip masks, and the kit comes with a strawberry one, a coconut one, and then also a rose one. First of all, I think the kit would be a perfect option if you're looking for a gift for someone because I feel like everyone likes lip balm, especially really nice moisturizing lip balms, and these smell absolutely amazing. My favorite is definitely the strawberry one. It literally smells like strawberry cake. It reminds me of something from when I was little, like maybe a lip balm that I had when I was little, but these are so incredibly moisturizing. They're so comfortable. You can use them as overnight lip masks, but honestly, I just keep one at my computer. I do keep one by my bed, and I just apply it every chance I get because I love the way that it makes my lips feel. There's another product from Fourth Ray Beauty that I've been loving. So a few of you guys left recommendations for me to pick up the cleansing oil, and I was going through, like I have this bin of skincare products that I want to try, and I actually had this in there. And I don't typically use cleansing oils during the summer, so I guess I was just kind of waiting for winter to roll around, which is why it is in this older packaging. They have repackaged it, and now it comes in, I think, a clear bottle. I just repurchased it because I'm actually almost out of this, but I love this product so much. If you're looking for a good cleansing oil that does not burn the eyes or irritate the skin or clog pores, I think you will love this one. It's very lightweight, but it works so well to remove all of my makeup, including eye makeup. I think it retails for $14, which is a pretty good price point because this bottle will last you a really long time. You don't necessarily need a ton of product to remove all of your makeup. So thank you to those of you who recommended this to me. Otherwise, I don't know that I would have tried it this year. So I really, really love this. So to finish up, I just wanted to share 3 random lifestyle favorites with you guys. I always try to include a couple of these at the end of the video just to switch it up. But I think that these 3 products would make great gifts for someone if you are looking to purchase something, but you don't want to spend over $20. So the first thing is actually a phone case. Now, I don't know that you would buy a phone case for everyone in your life. It kind of depends on how close you are, if you know their personal preferences. But if you have like a mom or a friend or just someone and you kind of know them well enough that you could buy them a phone case, I actually think this would make a really cute gift. So these are by the brand Burga. I actually got so many Instagram ads for this brand that I finally decided to try them out. I just got a new phone, so I did order a few for my new phone, and I love these. First of all, they are always offering some sort of deal, so they either have like buy one, get one half off, buy 2, get 2 free. I think when you sign up for their email, you can get a little bit of a discount, so if you are buying a case for yourself, it might be fun to add one on for someone else, but I love these. I think the quality is amazing. I think they're really pretty. They have a lot of different choices, and they actually come in these really cute giftable bags. These are just like a nice velvety material, and then when you open them up, they have the phone case inside. So this one is another one that I got. It's just like a cute little cherry design. The outside is like a glossy, harder material, and then on the inside, it's a little bit softer. So you can actually just order like a hard outer case, or you can get the more protective one, which is the one that I got, which I do think protects my phone really well. Before this phone, I had a case for my other phone, and I dropped my phone all the time and I didn't have any issues. So I know that's random. I just wanted to include it because maybe you're getting the same Instagram ad and you want to know if they are worth the money. They are. They do ship internationally from where I live. So I live in the US and they do ship from Europe. So they do take a little while to get to you. So if you order now, you might have them before the holiday season. If you live in Europe, they'll probably come a lot faster. The next thing that I want to mention are just these really cute glass containers that I use for my iced coffee. I actually saw these in, I think, another YouTube video or possibly on Instagram, and I decided to purchase them because I was just drinking iced coffee out of a regular glass, and then the other day I actually knocked it over and it got everywhere and it made such a mess, and I told myself I can't do that any longer. I have to have some sort of lid on my iced coffee, and these are perfect. They have a silicone sleeve on them, so they're very easy to hold. There's a lid, and then they do come with plastic straws. I like to use glass straws, so I just put my own in here, which are really nice as well. I'll link those below if you guys are interested, but it's the perfect size. It's not too big, and I'm trying to cut down on my caffeine consumption, so I just allow myself to use this for like my coffee, my creamer, oat milk, and then that's it. That's all that I can drink the entire day. So I feel like they're cute, they work well, and they could be a great gift for someone if, I mean, you know, someone who likes iced coffee or water. They're very, very practical. So I got mine from Amazon. They do come in packs of 1 or 2, so I'll link them below if you guys are interested. The last thing I wanted to mention are just slippers. So I got really affordable slippers from Target, which I can't find anywhere. My house is small, like it's not very big, and somehow I still misplace things. I think they must be like maybe under my bed or in a very random spot, but I love these slippers. They were only $15. I know that there are so many slippers out there, so again, it doesn't necessarily have to be these, but these are comfortable. They're very lightweight. I don't like super intense, heavy, fluffy okay. I don't like super intense, heavy, fluffy slippers. Why couldn't I get that out? Because sometimes it can just be a little bit too much and I'll get hot. These are perfect because they're lightweight, but they're still great for around the house. I feel like slippers are always a great gift idea for anyone, and you don't have to spend a ton of money on them. I mean, you can find slippers for just a few dollars, so I definitely recommend them. Whenever I got slippers in the past, like my sister has given them to me a few times, I'm always so happy because it's not something I typically buy for myself, which is weird because they're pretty affordable, but I just think they're really cozy and fun. Okay, guys, I better wrap it up. I actually have to go to the orthodontist today to pick up my final Invisalign retainers. This has been the longest journey of my life. Every time I watch some sort of Invisalign journey on YouTube, people are done so fast. I think that I started mine like 3 years ago, and I'm finally going in today for hopefully my very last appointment. I haven't actually had to wear the aligners during the day for a long time, like probably a year, but I still wear them at night, and then I go in and they do like a new scan or make adjustments, and I don't know what's taking so long, but I think today is my very last appointment, so I'm so excited. But anyway, I hope that you guys are having a great day. I appreciate you taking the time to watch. Let me know in the comment section below what you guys have been loving, whether it is beauty related or lifestyle related. I would love to know. I always check out products that you guys love as well because you give really good recommendations. But I'll see you guys very soon with a new video. Bye.